is the need to relocate.
This was Gemma Arias-Vasquez's first motion to Parliament, and she used it to acknowledge the contents of this year's mental health inspection. She said it wasn't an attempt to bring party politics to the House, but rather an opportunity to be held to account and air issues. The minister noted that admissions to Ocean Views were at record low, with a full complement of psychologists, fewer cancellations, clearer objectives, and a new site in town for the community mental health team to be announced soon. She said an ADHD pathway was to be published in the next 2 weeks.
We must redouble our efforts to enhance our mental health services, ensuring accessibility, quality and inclusivity for all those who need it. As we move forward, let us all pause a moment to reflect on that fact that mental health knows no boundaries. It does not recognise politics or partisanship. It is a shared responsibility, a collective endeavour that should, in my view, transcend party lines. In the words of the Mental Health Board, let's continue to aim for a future where our mental health services reflect the compassion, dignity and respect that every individual deserves. Let us aim to destigmatise mental health, and this will only be achieved by speaking about mental health issues openly and by addressing them.
Mr. Asapardi, however, said for the opposition to vote in favour of the motion, there would have to be an acknowledgement of the deficiencies also contained in the report. He also called for a cross-party select committee on mental health.
It is clear from reading the reports that the report also notes deficiencies. And if we're going to be even-handed, I believe that we should note those flaws also when we come to doing so in the motion. And for those reasons, Madam Speaker, we cannot support the motion as is drafted. But I will give notice, if I may, of amendments to the motion.
However, Fabian Picardo said the opposition leader's contribution was entirely partisan and focused only on the criticism in the report. He said the GSD's attempt to seek cross-party consensus was only to bury their own dismal track record on mental health. The amendment was defeated.
The state of the mental health services in Gibraltar when we took over in 2011 was so, I'm going to not hesitate to use the word disgraceful, that they have a record in government, and of which he was a member for 8 out of 16 years, that they wish to bury under consensus.
The original motion was carried by government majority.